these guys banned Worcester. Other than that, it's the same as the match that we just came from.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. And we're dropping.
And they're dropping.
Let's do this.
In the southern Arctic Ocean lies an archipelago of Caledonian granite. Frigid and foreboding, these frozen rocks and sparse fauna will shortly become unwilling witnesses to the rigours of naval combat. This is Northern Waters. Northern Waters is a 42 by 42 kilometre domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The Alpha cap is on the left, Bravo is in the centre, and Charlie is on the right. Capture Area Alpha is isolated from the map centre by 2 large islands along the eastern edge. These islands provide limited cover for radar cruisers who may want to deploy nearby, while a narrow channel connects the cap to the middle of the map. In the centre, Cap Bravo contains hard cover in the centre for intrepid destroyer captains hoping to secure control. Just like the Alpha Cap though, there are islands along the eastern edge that provide at least some cover for radar cruisers to defend from. The scattered islands in and around Cap Charlie create challenges on both offence and defence. Not only do they constrict the movement of battleships in the area, they provide places for lighter units to take shelter behind and launch ambushes from. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Northern Waters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of the winner's bracket here in Group G now. We managed to grab one very quickly, and we're looking at KSC versus AP here on Northern Waters. KSC opting for Kremlin, Yamato, Double Des Moines, Salem, Venezia, and Smolensk, 2 ships that Zath and I have not seen today, and double gearing. Yes. Double gearing, yes. Zath.
Yes.
What in the hell?
I'm excited here. This is something totally different from what we've seen so far today.
These must be legendary gearings, right? With the 5.6 detection? I can't think of any other reason.
That's what I would run, absolutely. We've got, over here on the AP side of things, we've got Yamato, Kremlin, Des Moines, Salem, Double Venezia.
Double Venezia!
Double Venezia and Smolensk and Gearing and Daring.
You can't see my face out, but I'm super excited to see Double Venezia. I'm just telling you.
I'm also emoting excitement right now.
KSC opting for a pretty even straight up AC split here. Gearing, Salem, Smolensk, and Kremlin headed to C. Yamato, Venezia, Des Moines, and Gearing headed to A as one lone Des Moines. That's Quicksilver Slash, kind of trying to park north of B and I guess maybe make a play here to deny this cap, but I don't know, Zath. One of the things about Northern Waters, the way that B cap is oriented, if a destroyer knows where you are, he can come into that cap and just make a run for that cover, and you'll never you don't even have shots on him. Not from that angle.
Yeah. This big island, I've played around with it while testing ships and destroyers, especially like Marceau, and you're absolutely correct. You can get into this island very quickly, and once you're there, the cap belongs to you, and then it's digging you out. That's the hard part. But for the destroyer that gets into B, it's also getting out, like trying to time when they want to run. That's the hard part.
Right. Well, AP going for a 5-4 split. Double Venezia, Salem, Kremlin, and Daring over at C. The Salem is in a interesting... I'm sorry, I looked at that wrong for a minute there. I thought he had reversed into that position, but I read the map incorrectly. The Daring, Giaria Daisuke's Daring trying to reverse onto the bottom end of C. Des Moines, Smolensk, and Gearing making an aggressive play for A. Battle Wolf's Yamato kind of trailing up the rear, I suppose. Very, just not in a hurry.
Right. Well, we've seen what happens when people are in a hurry.
Well, you're not wrong. The Daring is going to be the first one to touch the cap over here at C. What's interesting about that is that Torrens Salem is too far away to radar him because of Salem's shortened radar range. So they're not going to be able to do anything about him for a little while. Let's check the range here. What is it? It's about 12, I would think. Yeah, 12 and a half or so. So I
don't think they're planning on using the Salem for radar.
I assume not.
Big torpedo hit on Aussie Zeus here at A cap.
Oh my goodness.
And the gearing there, just a random luck chuck gearing from torpedo from the Polsky over there.
Yep.
And now here comes the radar.
Now here comes the radar. They know how much pressure he's under. Let's put up their vision. They can see him here. Smolensk. The Des Moines has no shot, but the Smolensk down south certainly does. as the Yamato returns fire in on the Smolensk. That's Absolute Detonation. I love that name. What a great name, Zach. Absolute Detonation.
And I did check, and he is running protection, so he cannot detonate.
Well, Aussie does manage to get away. He gets out of the Des Moines radar range, but that's a big turn of events there. That losing that much to health on a destroyer very early is, I won't say it's catastrophic, but it certainly isn't good. In the meantime, AP does bag C as then KSC comes in with their destroyer to try and flip the cap. I'm sure that's the gearing. And he's got torpedoes coming in too, Zath. In fact, they're going to push him off the cap in order to avoid having what happened to Aussie happen to drift. He
Beautiful
does
torpedo salvos.
Yep, he's got that well done. As Quicksilver, we talked about Quicksilver's position at B earlier. Look where he is now, Zath. He's going to cap B pretty handily here. That's a really bold but a really smart play for KSC. Now, I say it comes with some risk because if the team at A, if the KSC team at A folds, then Quicksilver's position is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, he's got a very limited window to escape, and it's a question of if he's going to choose to escape now or not.
Yep.
Meanwhile, EuroCV coming in under some heavy fire, forced to make Inky, trying to smoke up Clouded a little bit there.
Well, and they also did really good work against Polsky's gearing on the south side of the A cap. So both destroyers at A just very, very beat up here. It's going to be an interesting fight to see who finally manages to take that cap. It's good news for Quicksilver, who actually, having bagged B and turned around, is retreating north. He's just going to leave.
Yep. Smart play.
It is a smart play.
Well, and the interesting thing is both gearings now have buffed adrenaline rush, so those torpedoes are going to be coming out even faster now.
Polsky's on 1,100 HP. Like, that's just insane. He can't get spotted for basically any reason at all. Navy SEALs Yamato doing really, really good work there with a solid hit into the Smolensk, just kind of defending his team from the long range here on the north side of A. 6.5 minutes gone. We've had a lead change. KSC on the strength of that B cap and the fact they've been contesting C for a while now. They have moved out to about a 20-point lead here. Neither team has a kill, but boy, do we certainly have enough ships that are beat up.
Yeah, we were talking about trying not to rush. Then this happened.
Definitely. Well, I mean, nobody was rushing, but I mean, sometimes random torps just happen. I didn't see what happened to Polsky, but I'm willing to bet it was something similar. I mean, I'm not sure how else they could have. It could have been a Venezia hit. The Venezia might have been if they had spotted Polsky maybe on that Des Moines radar, and the Venezia got a solid salvo into him. That could also be a huge difference.
Yep. Now, Shadow Wolfish coming under sustained fire from the Smolensk. Interestingly enough, he's opening fire and not detected, which means they know that there's no destroyer nearby as well.
Well, it's a staring contest at sea. Both Drift and Jiraiya Daisuke on opposite sides of this island. They would have line of sight on each other, I think. No, they're outside of detection. But at this point, the C cap just going nowhere. So the only people ticking up points is KSC, again on the strength of Quicksilver's taking of the B cap. So that was just a really, really well done play. Now, we haven't noted, I just noticed Jason's position. Have a look at Jason's Des Moines here, crawling up the inside, kind of reversing up the inside of this island at A. That's an odd choice.
I think he's trying to figure out if the Des Moines is still in B or not. And he wants to be in a position to run should he run into that. But I agree, it definitely seems weird. I am co-op getting some shots in there on Battle Wolves.
Well, yeah, and they're about to shove... Battle Wolves' Yamato is going up that direction with the Des Moines, working up the inside, the 3-line, kind of up that inside track of the island. Well, he was. He's actually headed due east. Maybe he's just turning around. I can't really tell. KSC is playing a really, really good vision game over at A, right? They're not giving the AP guys any good shots.
Yeah, I don't think he's turning around. His turrets at least aren't swapping. Battle Wolf, I think, is looking towards Quicksilver. He's hoping that Jason can get a spot on him, but obviously we know that's probably not going to happen.
I'm not sure what happened at C. Drift pulled off the cap. and sent his torpedoes downrange at Clouded's Kremlin, who's now turning around, running from the looks like a combination of Salem and Smolensk spam.
Absolute Detonation took a decent chunk as well, but you know, he's in Smolensk, so whatever.
Now, the other thing is they see where Jason's position is now. Quicksilver and Jason are now trading long-range fire from opposite sides here of the B cap. Just a bunch of long-range HE spam going back and forth. Nobody really doing a tremendous amount of damage. So there's no question. I mean, they know Jason's there. It's no secret anymore. So they know they can't push the destroyer into A. And at least not while he's there. But if Jason goes down for some reason, then yeah, I suspect that they might actually take the risk and try to put Aussie into the A cap.
It's interesting. Battlewolves did flip his guns, and he has turned around. He's looking at IM Co-op right now. Imagine if he would have kept going towards the south there. He might have had a shot on Shadow Wolfish. But he's taking one on the Venezia IM Co-op instead.
Yeah. Here come the Yamato shells, but they're not going to... I don't think they're going to amount to very much. Nope.
No.
Kind of crappy dispersion and Co-op playing some speed games here, making it difficult. He is under sustained Smolensk spam because Polsky is doing a really good job spotting. 100 points separate these two teams as Drift looks like he must be back into C. Yep, there he is, right back in his old spot on the top end of C, holding down those C points. We're over halfway mark of the match. Nobody really has an upper hand here. Both teams trading very evenly. Both teams, I mean, 100 points is not that big a difference here. A single kill will narrow that gap.
3,000 health
yeah,
disparity.
I mean, they're just... yeah, these teams are just very, very evenly matched here. What I want to know is Borla... Yeah, Borla's Kremlin is lining up for a shot at Jason's Des Moines, but, man, at 20 clicks, that's going to be a rough shot. Looks like he's turning his guns back now. The enemy Kremlin, who was that? That's Clouded, is spotted way down on the H line, perfectly broadside. But I think it might be out of range.
He was being farmed earlier. He had a
surprise! Surprise Venezia in B now as Ukura shows up on the bottom end of the B cap. That's a surprise for KSC anyway. They didn't know he was there.
Nope.
But Shadow Wolfish is ready to start spamming him. So he's... Right now, then, the only people taking up points is AP on the strength of the C cap, because Drift has backed off of it again. Okura smokes, but he's still spotted through the smoke. He must have fired his guns at some point. He finally just has now gone dark. They pulled Aussie Zeus all the way over... Oh!
There it is. Hey, I saw that coming.
A single turret from Borla wipes out the Venezia. First blood going to KSC here on Northern Waters. They rotated Aussie back to smoke up Quicksilver to give him an upper hand in that engagement against the enemy Des Moines, but they don't need it now, do they?
Yeah, still a very smart play, though.
Very, very smart play. Realizing they were never going to get into A with the Des Moines in that position anyway, they might as well. 7 minutes to play. Both teams ticking up a cap. 200-point lead for KSC here. AP trying to make a play. I'm a little surprised. Well, no, I was going to say I'm a little surprised they haven't run the risk of putting Polsky's gearing into the bottom end of A, but the Venezia and the Yamato are still over there that would have shots.
Oof. Jason just took a big hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Probably the Kremlin again. Could have been Navy SEAL's stern turrets. I think, did Jason just run aground? He did.
He's about to. Not to maneuver, but he's going to get saved by Polsky here. Will it be soon enough?
They have eyes on him. He is aground.
Oh,
no! A stray gearing shell kills a destroyer they didn't even know was there.
That was a Yamato shell. That was Navy SEAL.
Oh my goodness gracious. You can't ask for much worse luck than that.
Rescue fail.
Jason runs aground. Polsky tries to bail him out and costs him his ship for his trouble. Why? The enemy was firing in the general vicinity and it only took one overpen. Goodness.
Unbelievable.
Jason's still only on 3,700 HP trying to get out of there. Zaf, I really sense the game has turned here. I feel like KSC solidly has the upper hand. Now, I say that as AP shoves their Yamato into A. So let's see what they can do here.
I mean, what else can you do at this point?
Yeah,
right?
not much. You might as well, right? The health disparity has firmly moved into KSC's corner. The cap advantage, it's not really a cap advantage per se, but certainly the points lead, 300 points up, definitely signals that KSC, looking really solid here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is KSC's game to lose.
Yeah.
And I say that because they could still lose.
They could. It would take them making some mistakes that we haven't seen evidence that they would make, but it could still happen.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
That's right, 5 minutes on the timer. AP's got to make something happen here. The only ship on the board that KSC can see right now is that Yamato in A. They have eyes on nothing else.
And the only thing that AP can see is the other Yamato, Navy SEAL.
Yep. Yep, I just noticed that. Well, Clouded is about to make himself an attractive target. He's moving into the Venezia's death spot in the bottom end of B. They know they have to stop these caps, but I honestly, with only 4 minutes to play and 300 points to make up, they ain't going to win on caps. They got to kill something. And
here come the torpedoes.
Oh,
and
when
the radar's going up.
Battle Wolf is in trouble. There he goes. That's game. There's just no way. I don't see it. I mean, they may bag Borla. In fact, it looks like they are going to bag Borla. So they might trade battleships here.
Are they going to?
Surely they're going to get Borla. He's on 2,500 HP. They can't even see him anymore. All right, he just fired. All right, there we go. They do finally bag him.
Oh, drift. Oh, he's okay. Wow.
Uh-oh. Aussie looks like Aussie was spotted by Jason's Des Moines.
Clouded's going down. He's the next focus target.
Yeah, Clouded on. I mean, once you move into that cap, they're absolutely going to focus you down because now AP owns A, they own C. But I mean, there's only 3 minutes left to play. This battleship, if they get this battleship off the board, that's huge. Now there's shells going out on the Smolensk. The Kremlin is out? Does he get a parting salvo? He gets a good hit on the Smolensk, but it's not enough to take him off the board.
There it is.
But they do bag the Smolensk at A. With a 4-ship lead, even on a single cap, this is over. I'm not seeing it. They got like AP has to go on a killing spree, right? Like a legit, old school killing spree from like a video game, right? Exactly.
I was getting ready.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh, well, they're about to kill the Smolensk. I think they're about to get the Smolensk. 1900. They know, like, if they get the Smolensk, I don't know, maybe it lengthens the game for sure. Well, it gives them a shot, but I don't think it's gonna matter. There he goes. They do get him. I just don't. 2 minutes to play. I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's all come too late for AP, Zaf.
This is a schoolyard brawl at this point.
I think it's just too late.
Let's do it.
Especially since KSC's about to bag A. They're taking up 2 caps again now. Yeah, there's too much health to make up. AP is sucking fumes. They just don't have enough left. They've decided to charge the C flank, which may yet work out for them. We'll see. Euro CV's Venezia trying to get drift off the board. A good solid hit, but he's not there yet. And Euro's going to die. Yeah, Euro's going to die here. The Salem's absolutely going to kill him. Yep.
Finish him.
Pretty much, yeah, right? He did get his torpedoes off. Torino takes 1.
Oh, wow.
Wow, the daring AP might have been enough, but now the Salem pops his big fancy heel as they trade Des Moines in the middle of the map. Torino.
Are you not entertained?
I know, right? I mean, if nothing else, it's a brawl, right? But I'm pretty sure that Daisuke is going out like in the next couple of salvos here. I just can't imagine a world where he lives. No. No. AP's last surviving ship is Woshi's Salem over north of C. 10 seconds on the timer. Yep, that is a KSC victory, Zath.
Oh, absolutely.
Well played to both teams, but KSC is the one that's going on to day 2, or excuse me, to day 3.
Well, I didn't get a death pick there, but I did get a victory pick, I guess. I don't know. I was so excited. I was lining up on all these different